Another blustery hot day out here in the homestead, rural USA. Coming to check on the derelicts. Oh, they're sleeping. I missed 2 feedings last night. I felt so bad. I felt bad. I felt really bad. I've been getting a lot of hummingbirds over here on these red flowers that's in this bush here, a burn pile. Military's been out here hard practicing already, putting their chemicals up in the air. Sure, they haven't had rain in 3 days. Let's put some more chemicals in the air so we could get nasty storms out here and kill more people. I've never been through nothing like that, what I've been in the last couple of days. You're a bad dog. Bad dog. Dog, I can't stand these animals. I can't stand these two dogs. They're just very, very bad. Very, very bad. Ooh, the gnats are so crazy out here today. I got bit by something. I don't even know what bit me. But it's hurting my arm. I have to go up to the doctor's. Oh, Lord mercy me. Coming out here. I have to irrigate. I'm going to have to irrigate this land here. It's too hard, I think. These banana trees should be a lot bigger than what they are. I mean, planting them last year at this size. They didn't die for the winter time. We didn't even have a winter. It was just a little. Yeah, that one's no good. This one, it seems to be getting a little bigger. This one's definitely getting bigger. So I have like 1, 2, 3 viable ones. Don't ask me what happened to the other ones. They probably got ran over by the lawnmower, or the weed whacker, or the weed trimmer, or whatever. And it happens. I'm trying to create me something over here with these cinder blocks. Trying to create like an above ground fire pit where we could cook food on. Something I've seen on TV. Obviously, I do know I need to get more cinder blocks. Trying to create something here, like an outdoor barbecue pit. That'll help us for the winter time, because in the winter time I have to make sure I'm warm. I don't like coldness, especially being out here in the summertime, 1,000 degrees, and then suddenly it drops down to 23 degrees. Oh no, baby girl needs her heat. Literally, we're at the butt end of 288. This area from, let's say, from the garbage pile forward to the oak tree is 288. This part forward to down there to that big tree sticking up all the way out there, boom, this little tree right here, that's 258. Now, 258 is very low and wet. I wanted to put my house out here. I wanted to put my house out here on this portion of land. Only because my business is up there. And we already planted the bamboo up there. And the bamboo is going to grow like wildflowers. It's already in the ground. There's nothing I could do about it. And the only problem I have here is when it rains, that water comes from all the way up there and it trickles all the way down here. It goes all the way on the path down there, and it literally will come all the way on this grass, through those woods, right into Stubbs' area. It's low and wet. If I was to put a house out here, I would definitely have to go up on stilts because the weather is only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. I really sometimes believe the government's out here controlling the weather. Really. I just never see a lightning cloud come out of nowhere. Completely blue skies in one area, and then you just have this one lightning cloud just sitting above your house. There's something going on. A lot of hummingbirds be suckling over here on these red flowers. I'm not sure what they are. We got butterflies, pretty butterflies. They love it over here. They love this red thing. Hummingbirds, butterflies, dragonflies sometimes, bumblebees, a lot of bumblebees. And we got some purple flowers in here, which I think my husband calls them maypops. I believe that's what it is. And then I don't even know where this sucker came from, because this is a burn pile. This is literally where we like take the sticks around here and throw them up on top. Just checking out, seeing if the piglets were up. Clyde Jr. is doing way better. He still has the lump on his leg though, but he is walking, and he comes out and he gets his own formula now. I'm so happy I don't have to hand feed it. We got one sleeping in the bowl. Look at her. Look at her. Sleeping in the bowl. You sleeping in the bowl? Huh? Bonnie boy, girl boy? Bonnie boy? The rest of them are in there still sleeping. They do have milk in there. I'm so sorry Grandma didn't get up for your 2 feedings. I skipped 2 feedings last night. I am so sorry. I'm normally right on it. Grandma hasn't been feeling well. No. Up, up. Hi. Hi. That's a Bonnie. See, that's a Bonnie. That's a Bonnie pig. This one right here, you could tell apart. Well, I can, because of the body structure. This is a Clyde girl, and that's a Clyde girl. You see how they're thick? They're very thick in size. But then you have slender pigs, and those are Bonnies. Those are Bonnies. And they work together, and they want to raise the fence up and be bad little children. And teaching them bad little things. And Mr. Stubbs back there, the immediate breakout artist, he didn't know how to break out until Bonnie taught him how to break out. I mean, I don't really need this area worked up at all. It's perfectly fine the way it is right now. But in reality, I got to get Stubbs up from out there on that pen that we just created, close him into one pen, take down the mud hole paradise mansion over there, take that down, flip it over so we could constantly move him, because we have to have a holding area for him. It's just a lot of work. It really is. And we're getting tired of constantly flipping. I wish the whole area was all fenced in, and they could run free and just do them. But we know we can't have that going on. Piggy! Piggy! This is a Bonnie. That's a Clyde girl. Yeah, Nosy Rosie. I call one of them Nosy Rosie. I think it's that one. I'm not sure. One of them is very nosy. And she singles out, it's feeding time, or it's this, or it's that. Like, nobody needed to let them know that I was in here to feed them right now. They just want to be Nosy Rosie. Yeah? Yeah, that's a Bonnie boy and a Clyde girl. And this is a Clyde girl, because they're more wider. Bonnie boys are tall and slender, and Clyde girls are tall and wider. My Clyde was like a boar's head. He had like a boar's head. Like he was a really good, a really good genetic link. You gonna help Grandma? Choking on my drink. Yeah, that went down the wrong way, pretty girl. And I got these toys. I don't know if they're playing with them. They look dirty. They might be playing with them. I don't know. It's supposed to help them deteriorate them from chewing on each other after the weaning phase. But, what are you doing? They already tried to hump, too. I already caught two of them trying to do something they ain't supposed to be doing. Yo ain't bringing no more babies here. Grandma's off duty. Y'all not gonna make me a grandmother before you leave here. Y'all's are costing me too much in formula. God, I've spent at least $800 just in formula. Never mind kitty toys, pans, tops, baby pool, vet bills, just in formula alone. The bag is $100. It's $100 a bag. When they first was born, they were drinking every 2 hours, but they weren't taking a lot in. Hi, Dragonfly. You out to visit us today? I wonder if Bonnie came back as a dragonfly. I'm just wondering. Because everywhere I go, it's the same dragonfly. You can see the back is kind of arched. The backside is arched out. She was back there yesterday. I made a little video. She was in my video yesterday. Yeah, I think your mama came back as a butterfly. That would be so cool. Dragonflies eat butterflies. So wherever there's a dragonfly, he's going to eat that butterfly. And what I heard and what I read is that the dragonflies will fly high, and then when they see a butterfly, they just snatch them up, knock them to the ground, eat whatever they eat, and call it a day. You're a pretty dragonfly. Let's see what we could get. But I do have a lot of dragonflies out here. I have a lot of wildlife out here. It's like a nature preserve, really, because this area right here, let me blow out my camera a little bit. This tree line you see here is about 4 acres going across, and on the other side of this tree line is a cotton field. Now, the woman who owns this land here, this is owned by almost by the EPA, okay? She owns the land and she's responsible for the taxes on her land. But unfortunately, because when we tried to get couple permits about 2 years ago to get some work done on here, I had to get the EPA involved because of my temporary holding tank. And they're like, well, you have a wetland kind of in the back here, and we don't recommend a tank like this. I'll have to come out to your house and see what you got. And then when the guy got here, he's like, that's fine. You don't even need a permit for that. Did it cost you over $1,000? I'm like, no, $900. And I picked it up and transported myself. He's like, ma'am, you could just get someone with a backhoe and put it in the ground and then have a septic company like Roto-Rooter or whatever come out and suck it out. There's not going to be leakage because they want those septics high and dry. Then now the requirements out here, what I've heard and what I've read due to the new city ordinance, they want you to have at least 2 acres of land, one for your residential and one for your septic field. And you have to get a water well on top of that, because don't think you're going to connect to the city. But now I'm hearing a lot of people that own lots around here that the mayor and the landowner has worked out a deal with the mayor of our little county to hook up water to all the lands and all the properties except mine, my cousin-in-law Crystal's, and probably the man across the street because he bought the waste field, and the lady on the corner here. But everybody else is going to be hooked up to the city of Midville. Why can't they hook us up to the city of Midville? Don't you want the money? I got 2 lots here. Don't you want the money? Obviously you don't. It's going to cost me $5 grand for that lot and another $5 grand for this lot. Nope, I'm planning on running the water from that lot all the way down here. And I'm going to get me a 50-gallon tank. And I'm also planning, hopefully next year, if I can, it just really depends on what I could recover from this year due to COVID-19. If I could get one of those black reserve tanks from Resco up in Atlanta, Georgia, order me one of those. If I could get me two, it would be great, but I would have to do one at a time or have it physically delivered to me. And they charge you like $500 for two tanks to be delivered. Get a reserve tanks out here where I could pump reserve water added. I have water rights. You know, I have water rights to water that comes out of that wetland onto my land. That's water rights. I could pump that water into the reserve tank just for the animals, just for the bamboo, and just for stuff that has to be done on the land. That would be great. But I'm not planning to own no more pigs. This is it. This is the end of my journey as being a pig owner. They're cute. They're friendly as long as you work with them. But it's just too much for me. I can't deal with it. No. No. I mean, I always wanted to be a landowner. And I always wanted to have lots of animals. But come to realize animals' lives out here on the farm are only meant to be eaten. And it's a sad way of reality. You go to the supermarket and you get your food. That's not where your food comes from. Your food comes from your pork chops, your bacon, your neck bones, your pig's ears, your pig's feet, your ribs, your whatever you get from a pig, your chitlins, your kidneys, heart, liver, whatever, your pigtail, whatever you get from them. Your gummy bears. There's all kinds of shit that's made. Your makeup, your lipstick, your blush. The list goes on what one pig brings to the industry. But how can you raise this cute little thing and then turn around and eat it? Please, it's like eating my dog. These are like little puppies. They really are. They're really smarter than dogs. I taught Stubbs one thing in one day, and he was all about it. Every day we have to do it now because he loves it. I've worked with these animals. It's not like they just, oh, the mama's there and we just leave the mama and the babies to do whatever. I picked them up. I handled them. I moved them around. I pet them. I bathe them. Yeah? I feed them. We listen to Bob Marley together. I brought the pig down to the vet. And the lady couldn't believe that Bob Marley, what was it? Three Little Birdies? That song actually calmed down Clyde Jr. because he was screaming and hollering like we were killing him. All because the woman was holding him. And I know eventually they're going to have to go. They're going to have to go to a new home. I do know that. But hopefully they're going to be 8 weeks. Let me see. They're they're more than 21 days. Next Wednesday, they're going to be 41 days old. Okay, so that's a month and a week old. And, no, is that right? Yeah, no. A month. I'm really bad. I'm really bad this morning. I can't even think anymore. Yeah, it's about a month and 2 weeks old. Okay? August 15th, that's a month. September 15th is 2 months. Okay? 60 days old. At 60 days old, these pigs are only going to look like they're 30 days old. Why? Because they're getting replacement formula, not milk from their mama. They're not getting the nutrition that they should be getting from the mother. What they are looking like right now, this is a pig that would be literally a week or 2 weeks old. They should be way bigger than this. The doctor told me I have to continue feeding them for another 3 more weeks on the formula. And I'm offering them grains over there. I put a little bit of water in it, but I don't want to ruin it. Some of them are eating it. Some are not even going near it. Some of them are still drinking the milk. All of them are still drinking the milk, okay? But some could go longer without drinking than most of them can. Clyde Jr. cannot go that long without drinking milk. He needs to have it like every 3 hours. But all the other ones, they're doing good. They're eating some of that grain. They're drinking that water. They're going in the pool. They got their mud hole, which they're liking now. And then Clyde Jr. hangs out in his cage because he's really a loner and he's not really feeling well. And that area where she's drinking right now, that's Clyde Jr.'s mud hole. You want to come over here and mess around with his stuff because she's Nosy Rosie. That Nosy Rosie. Are you Bonnie? You're kind of old. Yeah, you have been through some battles in your life, haven't you? Look, your wings are all torn up. What is that? Poop? Are you pooping? Are you pooping? Is that poop? Did you eat enough butterflies today? How about the flies? Can you eat those? Because we got a lot of flies here. We need fly control. Can you help me out with fly control? So weird. Kind of old. It's been through battles. You're a fighter, ain't you? You're a fighter, ain't you? Yeah, hi. How are you? Can I get the picture of you on my YouTube channel? Want to become YouTube famous? I ain't got nothing else to do out here. You're pretty. Oh, I like the way you change your eyes. Yeah. Are you waiting for your next contestant? Here she comes. I'm not the contestant. I got the same color on, though. Yeah, I'm wearing a yellow. You see, I'm wearing a yellow shirt. She might think I'm a butterfly and try to eat me. Can you help me out with the flies? And help me out with that bad, nasty bee over there. It's trying to eat my pigs. It bit me. I need your help. It's right over there on the dog cage. You want to see that nasty fly that needs to be prosecuted? It's like a bee. It's not even a fly. And I believe she bit my pigs. You help me and I'll help you. Okay? Okay. I'm just a bug and animal whisperer. Yeah. Hold on. Here comes the wind. I'll talk to her. Clyde girl. Clyde girl. Clyde girl. What you doing, Clyde girl? Hi, children. Hi, the tiny rats. Ain't nothing going on up over here. No. So you're a bully. Bully, bully, bully. I don't like that one. It's a bully. Bully! Get out of my spot. I'm here first. You better just go to sleep. Y'alls are getting too big to be in there. Y'all's gonna have to get yourself a pallet home. Be nice. Be nice. Bonnie girl. Clyde girl. I don't think you're going to fit in there. You better continue working. Tell your brothers to move the hell out. Somebody got to get evicted. Well, I hope y'all are having a great morning. I know I am. Stubbs down in his mud hole. I'll go down there in a little while to check on him. I got some food somebody gave me. They didn't want it, so I would throw it in the container. He's very particular, so I doubt he'll eat it. Oh my goodness, I got a wasp nest. I got a wasp nest. OMG. You see it? It's right there. I'm highly allergic to wasp. That can't be there. That got to go. That gotta go. That sucker is huge. Look at it. OMG. It's like taking over my RV. That gotta go, and it's right by my door. Nope, it's time for me to go inside. And now that I know that it's there, it's like the food is there, that's where these wasps has been hanging out. Now everything's gonna look like a freaking wasp to me. Have a great day, y'all. Ciao.